Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning, the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd. Apologies, I didn't get a nighttime vlog done last night. I got really sick after stream. Sorry, I'm just noticing all of my mascara's fallen. Anyway, I don't know what it was. There was definitely a lot of anxiety around the stream not working as intended. It took me almost 45 minutes to even get everything up and going. And then it dropped out a few times, and I noticed, especially in that last hour of races, that whether it was the chair or whether it was probably just me and my anxiety, my chest got really tight, and then it just proceeded to get worse after stream. It got to the point where I threw up a couple times, and then I couldn't keep anything down, and so the only thing I found that helped was taking my headphones in, putting in some lo-fi music, took a shower, and then I just kind of rested for a couple hours. I didn't even have dinner yesterday. It was a rough night, to say the least, and I had already taken the muscle relaxers before bed, and then during stream I took my, round of like 900 milligrams ibuprofen, all that stuff, and it just wasn't scratching it. So I'm looking forward to getting back and getting some answers, I hope, because it sucks. I feel okay today. I was able to have some jerky this morning. I had some toast last night before I fell asleep, which luckily did stay down. But yeah, so anyway, but we're flying out today. We're going to Brisbane. We're going to be staying with somebody new every night, pretty much. So it should be an adventure. It should be lots of fun. Now hopefully everything plays nice. And we get through, not that I want to say we get through, but that it's uneventful in terms of my health. So anyway, that's where we're at. Happy Friday to here and Thursday to the US. And I'll see you on the other side. We are here at Kiama. Did I say Kiama? Kiama station. Waiting for the train to get us into Sydney for our flight to Brisbane. I have a coffee. We have our bags. And yeah, just thought I'd give an update since there's not really too many people around. Kiama is also home to the blowhole, but with it being so, you can see it's pretty wet. We didn't get out, unfortunately. But it is something that I have experience with last time we were here. So anyway, any significance other than just the blowhole?
Kiama is a historic city, so you've got a lot of historic listed buildings that are 100, 150 years old. So it's got a lot of history here, which they have a lot of tourism, like plaques and whatnot you can read along the streets. It's just a cute little town with a lot of nice little places to eat and hang out.
Yeah, there you go. Cool historic town, and it's got some gorgeous views. So yeah, Mom was kind enough to drive us up here because otherwise we have to take the diesel powered train, which everybody has lovingly called the Rattler because it rattles. It's not so bad, but compared to the light rail that this is, it does shake a little bit more and is a little more noisy. But anyway, just thought I would share a little update before we get to the airport and fly out to Brisbane. So, see you on the other side. My husband is the most photogenic, don't you know? But so we left for Brisbane and had a lot of unsureness because the Brisbane trip was filled with a lot of moving parts. We were deciding a lot of things last minute, and it meant that we were staying at somebody else's house just about every single day of the trip that we were out there for. And that can be a lot of anxiety and just the fear of that unknown and knowing what is each place going to be like. But overall, we were just very excited, and I was very eager to get to the next leg. We had been kind of stationary for a while there in Nowra, and I was excited to move on to something new and something that would just bring so much more memories, so many more people that we got the opportunity to meet. Obviously, a lot of this will be covered in the later parts of the video. So instead, we'll focus on the gorgeous scenery here as we're flying. I don't know about all of you, but I don't hate flying. I think flying is one of those things that is the connection between two very distinct parts of a trip. I can deal with a road trip, but to me, a vacation's not a vacation unless I've really flown somewhere, because it just means you get the opportunity to get on this big metal aircraft, and when you get off, you are somewhere new, somewhere completely different. Most of the time, different time zones, and in this case, we were in a completely different state. And I thought as we were coming down towards actually landing, that some of the ocean was just so stunning. You could see there's a boat here. We're obviously getting very close. I think we end up circling. But just to see some of the different formations. Queensland is definitely home to a lot of the Gold Coast. It is where there is a lot of the marine life and the barrier, and you could see as we had a slight break in the clouds there that there were just some stunning things that you could see from up above, and I just thought this whole experience was just incredibly surreal as we got closer to actually making land, that just to see everything from up above at such a low altitude and to see all the different boats out there, and it was just so surreal because I've never grown up with the ocean nearby. Living in Utah means that, we get the Great Salt Lake, but even then, like, how often do you see that from above? And so just having that anticipation melt away as I'm absorbing the beautiful scenery. Yes, it was a cloudy day, but just overall, it was just so, so beautiful that I was encouraged to film as much of the landing process as possible. I know you just see the plane wing for the most part, but it's always just something so neat to see, especially for this particular landing, all of this water, and then suddenly there is a whole bunch of land as we actually land. So just wanted to share that experience with each and every one of you. I know plane videos can be boring sometimes, but I just thought it was so particularly stunning as I'm at somewhere that's been a long time. All right, officially made it. We're in Brisbane. We're here. You can see beauty. You can tell I've picked up little weird things here and there. Anyway, we're here. We're just gonna make the call to our aunts and granddad, who we'll be with, and we'll get picked up. So here we are in Brisbane. Hello everyone. It is Friday. It's Friday evening, and we've settled into Granddad and Jenny's place for the night. We're going to be staying in different places this whole Brisbane trip, so if you see different scenery and things, you'll know why. I mean, look how cute. Look how cute. Beautiful, beautiful story, and so much to talk about that I don't know that I'm going to squeeze it all in one video, but we had dinner with Granddad and Jenny, and then Val and Rob, which is aunt and uncle for Wedge. Beautiful, beautiful story and beautiful food. I did take a picture of at least dinner. It's interesting to be taking sneaky photos of things. And I don't like to take pictures of people without their permission. So we'll make sure we get a photo tomorrow with Granddad and Jenny, and just amazing people. And Granddad is the whole reason that that side of the family even came to Australia. They started in America, and it's just such a beautiful story, and something that he's actually written all about, and kind of his memories of things. And we got a copy of it tonight, which was so cool. So yeah, we're up here in Brisbane. It's beautiful, it's muggy. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of like 70, 80 degrees, but 30% chance of rain. So we'll see how the day goes, but we're supposed to go to a park and have some fish and chips. Dinner tonight was some pasta and like a rigatoni kind of thing. Sorry, ravioli, that's what I meant. And a Greek salad that was just so good. I'll definitely have to get the recipe off of Aunt Val. So yeah, we're just getting cozy for the night. Again, in a very interesting home. This home was probably built in the 20s or 30s and was a traditional Queensland house that originally would have had 4 rooms, a porch and a kitchen and a bathroom, and that would have been it. And clearly they've added on since then, but it's just been really interesting to hear the history and hear so much of Granddad's memories. Anyway, I'll have tons to share and things of that nature. But beautiful people, and we were very tired from pretty much traveling all day. We woke up at like 8 a.m., took a train for like 2 hours, and then flew for an hour, and then we got in and we had dinner, and now we're basically going to bed. So anyway, much love. I'll update you guys sometime tomorrow.